Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Fred and Friends. I'm going to change it up just a little bit tonight. I'm going to bring you actually some live stuff down the street here in a little while. But I'm only going to probably run the show about a half hour tonight because I've got like 5 million things going on. But I want to talk a little bit, Stephen Snow's watching, Ryan Courtney. Uh, I got to tell you guys, you never know how much I appreciate you guys. You guys are probably the best of the best. Paul Farrell. I can't ever say enough about you guys. And next week now, next Tuesday, we're having our Christmas show, and it's going to be about a 2 hour show. Actually, I might even start it around 6:30 and run it till 8:30 out here. But I've got some really, really cool presents to give away. And we're going to randomly give a lot of this stuff away, but I've got a few guys that watch me every week, and to me, loyalty means an awful lot to this kid. It really, really does. So, a lot of you guys that are watch every week, you guys are going to get a present from me, and I got some pretty cool stuff. I mean, Gino from Belkin. I mean, very, very cool. Matter of fact, this is not Gino. Everybody thinks this is Gino, but it's not. It's just my big toy soldier with the Belkin shirt on it. I mean, it looks a little bit like Gino. I grant you that, but that's not Gino. So, but anyhow, he's donated some mag-fed markers and some cool stuff. I've got the tank. Mr. John Tankersley has donated some Jelly Ball, 2 sets of them. So whoever gets it, you can shoot at each other. That's going to be pretty cool. Damon Fowler and the Gator Melee, he's donated one of those. So next week, what I'm going to do is through the course of the show, I am going to have everybody that has watched this for quite a while, and I feel are very, very loyal. And between Bill, David, the Reaper, Justin is going to also be on with us. We're going to all be picking out different people to give different things to. And I got to tell you guys, I can't list everything, but I got some very, very cool presents to give away next week. And I don't think that I would be. I am just so happy that everybody has donated to this, that I can do this for everybody, because you guys mean a lot to me. All my viewers are very, very cool, and I absolutely really do appreciate it. A few things I want to mention real quick before I bring my buddy Bill on here, and then we're going to do a live feed. I've got it real quick. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do a live feed from my neighbor right down the street. A real quick background, his daughter was killed 10 years ago in an accident. So his big thing with him and his daughter was decorating the front of their house. Okay. Christmas things, stuff like that. So anyhow, ever since she has passed away, he has built on this every year. He's built it. This is going to be his last year, and it is absolutely just unbelievably cool. And I've got my buddy Kiko with the remote that's going to be down there, and you're going to really want to see this. This setup is unbelievable. Absolutely very, very cool. So real quick, I want to mention that this coming weekend at Ryan Podesta's Playland in Petaluma, California, we're having Herman's second annual 1 versus 1, and there's going to be an adult class and a kids class, a young guns class. Let me go there. And they're going to have trophies 1st through 3rd. And it's going to be very, very cool. I absolutely cannot wait to get up there and do that. And, the Hermans really run by Mark Gong. And there's a lot of parents. Let me start there. But Mark Gong and Michael Beard, these two have really, really stepped up. And, this all started with Mark a couple of years ago, taking his kids out to play paintball just for a birthday and Father's Day. And what this has built into is, it's mind-boggling. It absolutely is. Very, very cool. And I just want to one more time mention the Christmas show next week with David Justin and my buddy Bill. You're going to love it. We got some great presents to give out. I absolutely can't wait. And another thing I want to mention this week, too, is up in Canada. They have it's called Battle Buddy, and what they do is they take donations, markers and things that people aren't using anymore. They'll take them as a donation. I'll have more on this next week, but what they do then is they find kids that want to go play paintball but do not have the ability nor the funds to go do it. They set them up, with free passes, with just all kinds of stuff, markers, pods, packs, everything, goggles. So I'll have a little more on this next week, but I want to get involved with this because paintball is not cheap. Everybody knows that. Okay. But if we can help get other kids involved in it and bring them along to help them go enjoy the fun that we go out and we have all the time, I say let's do it, period. So it's called Battle Buddies, and I'll have more on it next week. So let me bring Bill in here real quick, and here he is. What's going on, Billy?
Oh,
another day.
Another day.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Kiko to check in with me here. I hope he doesn't take too long to jump on here. He makes me nervous sometimes, but yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'm going to give my shout outs real quick though, because Bill, I can't wait to see this guy's setup. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah, and I remember it from last year.
Yeah, it's even better this year because this is his last year he's going to do it. So it's it's kind of a heartbreak. But he's such a nice guy. He's an electrician. He's like 80 years old now. Him and his wife, and they go out at the end of October to start setting this up. That is how much time it takes to put all of this together. And and when he turns everything on, the whole city of Leo goes dim. But I mean, other than that,
it's legal in California.
Yeah. I'm gonna give my shout outs real quick here because I have to do this every week. Everybody knows that. These guys, Robert Hansen, how you doing this evening, my friend? And Neb Nilla. You know what? I got Mr. Ben Allen. I have to thank you, Neb, Ben, Wafer. I have to thank you so much for just a great interview last week. You were absolutely outstanding. And I'm looking forward to have you back on again. And that is really who turned me on to the Battle Buddy thing that I mentioned earlier in the show. So all you kids that are going to get something and the rest of the organization, Ben really stepped forward and made me aware of this. And, Bill and I are going to work on this in the future to see what we can put together for some of these kids. And I think it's just a very, very well organization. What do you think, Billy?
Yeah, it's a good call.
It is.
I wish it was countrywide. We need more people involved in it.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. We got Caesar Pizzol watching too, Ultra Silk. It's the only thing I use in my markers, period. Yep. If you want that thing to run like the wind, I will say, get the Ultra Silk. Have them do the boom treatment on it. Because I got to tell you, you're going to get it back and you're going to I can't even believe it's the same marker. It even sounds different too, Billy. I don't know why I don't know why it sounds different, but it absolutely rocks. And Caesar's a good guy too. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And he's a band member too. So that's nice. He's got a lot of things going for him. And he's got a cute wife and very nice wife, and she puts up with him. So she's got to be pretty tough too.
And he's got a pizzeria.
I know that. That's right. He got the pizzeria, and he said every time we get there, he's going to make us a big free pizza.
I can't wait.
I don't think he threw free in there. I think I might have threw that in. But I bet you it'll be a great pizza.
Yep. It's only 14 hours away. I'll head there.
Oh, yeah. Piece of cake, huh? Yeah. Let's give our shout outs real quick. We start every week with my terrific friend, probably the best friend I've got. Definitely the best friend I've ever had in paintball, Mr. Tim Schloss, Gateway Paintball. Great guy, had Tiger Stripe camouflage in the past, and the new Tiger Stripe camouflage is going to be coming out. You're going to absolutely love it, no doubt. Mark Gong is watching. Marky, looking forward to seeing you this Sunday. Actually, you know what I'm going to do, Mark, is I'm bringing my whole setup up there, and we're going to televise live some of the games. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about doing this. So then my next shout out is to Dan and John Colby. Dan has Panhandle Paintball in Florida, and he is going to have the first WCPL tournament coming out next year. It's going to be, I believe, April 1st and 2nd. And Immortal Air, absolutely terrific. And then Mr. Bud Orr. Bud Orr, don't have to say much about Bud. Nope. You know, everybody in the world knows about Bud Orr. War Game Products, one of the best guys in the world. Worked really hard in the past and still is working extremely hard for the sport of paintball. Absolutely love it. And Mr. Tom K. Airgun Designs. Rainey and Juvie Boucher, Paintball News. Jerry Braun had Paintball Sport Magazine back in the day and has Paintball Sport Magazine, one more time, has Paintball Sport Field right now. Yeah, I just got so much going on. It's unreal. Yeah. But breaking in a new tongue. Yeah. So anyhow, and then Mr. Ross Alexander, Line SI. He was my very first marker sponsor. Absolutely loved it. Jim Lively, 2 tournaments here you wanted to do. Jim Lively's Masters, Jerry Braun's World Cup. And then I also have to say hi to Gino. Gino from Belkin has donated. He's donated some great presents for me to give away next week. He's donated a couple of Razorbacks, one blue one and one black one. He's donated a Belkin CQ-MF 68 caliber mag-fed gun. He's donated a Belkin M17 mag-fed and a Gotcha shotgun. So this is going to be pretty cool. We got some great stuff to give away. Like I say, the Tankers Paintball. Tanks donated a couple of Jelly Balls. So that should be pretty cool. And then I got to say hi, as I do every week, to the guys that really got me rolling in the young gun stuff, Mark Gong Jr. and Jaden Gong, both sons of Mark Gong Sr. So I'm looking forward to seeing these kids next week. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Now, I'm kind of curious why we haven't got Kiko here yet. We ran through it earlier. He was up and running. Everything was perfect. So we are going to find out right now what's going on with this old boy and find out why he has not got this going. Because I want people to see this big time. Here we go. Come on, Kiko. Answer the phone. Oh, he might not be able to answer this phone either, huh? Yeah, he might not be able to answer it. I don't know why he's not going on. Can I click off here, Bill? Will you still be on if I click off for a second?
No.
No?
Nope. I don't think so.
Okay. So let me see. Let me get back again here.
He might just be fashionably late.
Well, no, he was supposed to already be on. Kenny Stewart's watching too. General Paintball Museum. Matter of fact, Kenny and Bill have a show tomorrow night. Talk a little bit about it, Bill, while I try to get a hold of Kiko here.
Well, it's Kenny and I, and we just talk about everything old school. You know,
like what?
Paint, magazines, different companies that made product. You know, that helped get us all started. We just talk about the history of some of the players and everything like that. So we just invite people to come on and we just talk, you know, for about an hour and a half. It's supposed to be an hour show, but I don't think we've had one. It's been under an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes.
Well, you know, that's like anybody else when you get talking about paintball, especially some of the old stuff, you know, like, you know, between you and Kenny, it's like, wow.
Yeah, we've covered, you know, we had one show where it was all Tippmann stuff, and then like the last show it was just companies and old products. And
well, you think Kenny has any Tippmann stuff?
He's got a couple, I think.
You know, when I first met Kenny, before he moved up to Michigan, I believe he was down in Kentucky. Am I correct? Yep. Yeah, you're down in Kentucky, and I thought he was just like you. When I first seen you, I thought you guys were in showrooms. I mean, he even had glass cases with stuff in it.
Yeah, he does again. He's
I'm like, God, this guy in a store? What's going on here, man? You know,
he's got his place all. It's pretty cool.
It is, yeah. Boy, I'm hoping Kiko's going to jump on here pretty quick because I just want people to see this Christmas setup. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Whoa. Kiko, man.
Call him on his phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on.
You're on. You're on. Show everybody.
Am I on?
I can't
well,
see it.
Yeah, you look like Where's Waldo. Yeah. You're sober, aren't you? Because your hand's not very steady.
There it is.
Check that out. Hey, walk across the street, Kiko, and show people
All right.
your setup.
Nod your head if you can hear me, Fred.
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Yeah? All right.
Yeah,
All right, here I am.
yeah, that is.
They were attacking me here.
They're attacking you, huh?
Come on
You
with
think
me.
it's because? No, it's not because he's good looking. No.
I can see you in the background.
Santa Claus, the elves wouldn't let me on.
The elves wouldn't let you out, huh?
Oh, that's a big delay.
Check this out. Like I've been telling everybody, this guy has worked on this for 10 years. And before that, it was him and his daughter. It was him and his daughter. Kiko, I muted your mic because you got all those kids yelling and stuff like that. But there's Santa right there. And I'm going to go down. Yeah, I'm going to go down later and sit on Santa's lap. They told me that he has to get a steel brace to put on his leg first. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is on that. So, but that's Santa right there. And Kiko, there he goes. Santa's waving to us. I absolutely love it. Let me see if I can make that bigger, Billy. Let me see. I don't know how to do this very good, but we're going to see what happens here.
Oh my.
Yeah, I know it. I know. I got you. Let's see what goes there. Well, obviously that's not it.
No.
So there's Santa. So Kiko, take us through and let everybody see the actual stuff.
Hi, girl.
Yeah, Tony Diaz is another one too, Bill, that has really been tuning into us. So he's another one that I've got my eye on for a present next week. Like I say, I just absolutely love loyalty, and these guys have been very, very cool.
Now, is
And the
everybody
Neb,
got it?
all I want for Christmas is a true paintball religion hoodie. Wow, you got your bar set pretty low, but very cool. I like that. So let's put it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he'll be throwing things at me now. Kiko, walk through up there and show everybody what you got going. Kiko, you are not standing in line to wait for Papa Santa. There we go. What? That's what he was doing, Billy. Oh, I was hoping this would work better. I think he froze up.
Going live.
I think he froze up. Oh my goodness. I wanted everybody to see this because my neighbor down there, like I say, he's worked so hard. He's 80 years old, everybody.
I think they grasp, what he does. That's a pretty damn big show he's got there.
It is, but I mean, you haven't seen even part of it yet. That's why I wanted him to walk through and do it. So, but it is what it is. Somebody says, you guys, I'm a little bit late. I don't know who that would be. Bill has to tell me because I can't. It says Facebook user on my thing.
That would be.
And Kiko, if you can hear me, you're froze up, buddy. I think he's going to reset it again here real quick.
Tony Dietz says he needs the address to send something.
Oh, really?
Mark
Gong
wants to know if there's any black tights in that giveaway.
And the reason, real quick, everybody, Mark Gong was one of the guys I chose to do my television show back in like '96. We did it for ESPN2, and we shot it on the street of Disneyland down there on New York Street. And ever since he got in them tights, boy, he has just absolutely loved them things.
Oh,
him
yeah.
and Tom Kay and Dan Colby. Boy, I got to tell you, they come out and they're like, gosh, these feel pretty good. I think I'm going to jog around in these. So,
It makes it look like they've been working out.
yeah, see, I can't wear them though. People come up to me and go, "Hey, man, there's a thread hanging on." Oh, that's your legs. Sorry. So, my legs are too skinny for that. I got them chicken bone legs. But Mark, yeah, he's all husky and everything like that.
I'd look like Gru off Despicable Me.
I absolutely love it. So, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to next week. I've been looking forward to doing this show for quite a while. I was going to have people on this week. I was going to have guests on this week, but I wanted to show the Christmas setup down there. And I've only got just a little bit over a half hour tonight before I have to go do something. So, momentary electronic click. So, yeah. Kiko's still trying to work on it, everybody. I'm sorry. I was hoping we did it earlier and it worked perfect. But, that's how it is, too. It always works perfect when you don't need it. And then when you need it, you're like, what in the heck is going on?
I think Kiko gets nervous.
Yeah, that could be it, too. I mean, you got to wonder about Kiko sometime. But, this thing that Mark Gong and the Hermans got going on, and Michael Beard also, it's at Ryan Podesta's field, and it's in Petaluma. And you have to see this place, Billy. It's like in the middle of a town. I mean, in the middle of the city. It's kind of it's strange. It's not like out in the middle of nowhere, Yeah. It's right there. And he's got laser tag, and he's got bleacher setup. Very, very cool setup. And this is the second year that the Hermans have done this. And I think it's beyond cool. I actually cannot wait to go up there. And hopefully, I will have this thing straightened out with Kiko next week. So when we go live up there, we won't have a problem doing it. That's for sure.
Yep.
See, best gift I got was Fred's T-shirts and patch from Fred and Steve. Can't wait for the jersey, Fred. I don't know who said that, but very cool. And when the jerseys come out, they'll be coming. Believe me. Yeah, you got to.
Joshua Strada.
Josh is that's another guy that is going to get a present next week because, Josh has jumped on this show from day one. Josh is one, and he doesn't just watch my show. I'm not just saying that because Josh watches almost all of them and reports on all of them. So what he does is he's kind of like the Paul Revere of paintball, getting out there and having everybody show him. I mean, he's a great, great person. Here we go. All right. You're working again, Kiko. Now this is the upper part of this right here. That's the upper part.
Looks like he's behind the scenes.
What's that?
Looks like he's going behind the scenes.
Yeah, it does. It actually is behind the scenes. What bothers me is he keeps hanging around. He keeps hanging around Santa.
They must be giving away bags of candy and stuff.
Oh, you know what? I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Man, you can get Kiko in the truck if you got candy. It's easy. Yeah, it's easy. So there we go. Now this was actually donated to Bob, from a friend of mine that passed away about 5 years ago. And that little carousel, he donated that to him. We're actually all neighbors. I live 2 houses up from this guy. The guy that donated that and passed away lives right across the street from him. Now, I don't know how many lights are here. When Kiko goes down below, I tried to count them all. There's about a gazillion. So I got to 8 and stopped. Kiko, man, I see you. Oh, there you go. You got your hat on. The Christmas hat. Hey, let me unmute you. There you go. I like the Christmas hat. Hey, can you walk down below and show everybody the front part of it?
You can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Here we are. There's me and my girl. They were attacking us with turn that down. With candy canes. I had to fend them off.
Oh yeah, I'll bet you did. I bet you ate your way out of there, huh?
cute.
Yeah, Kiko, if you get a chance, can you walk down below and show everybody the front of this?
Yeah, good.
This is the upper part of this layout here. This is it's cool. This is really nothing. You got to get in the front to really appreciate it. This guy has spent thousands upon thousands of dollars to do this. I appreciate you guys are still watching that. Check this out. I just think it's so cool.
You big kids can get a candy cane too. Come on, Merry Christmas.
That's our neighbor there.
Yeah, that's the owner right there.
Hey, neighbor.
Guys, Merry Christmas.
Fred's watching you right now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yep.
Hey,
How you doing, Bob? I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
there you go. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, my neighbor.
He says, how you doing, Bob? Fred does. Just show him.
You got Fred at the other side here, huh? Hey, Fred.
How you doing, Bob? You're looking good, buddy.
Having a good turnout again tonight.
Yeah,
Good
you know, Bob.
Good turnout.
Bob, people really do appreciate what you do. That is absolutely terrific.
We got a couple second delay.
Oh, okay.
This is going on around the world right now with Fred.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Wow. Wow, good. Thank you. Thank you.
It's my pleasure, Bob. It's beautiful.
Is this Bob, our neighbor?
Okay, guys, everybody, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Did everybody get a
you,
candy
Bob.
cane?
We have a candy cane.
Okay.
So we can find out the kids.
There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
You too.
Walk around the front one more time for me, Kiko. Oh, wow.
Where's that pretty cat? That down, pretty cat.
There it is. Now this is the upper view, and I want Kiko to run down and show you the low view real quick.
Still on?
Tell me this guy hasn't put some money into this, Billy.
Yeah. A lot of money and a lot of time.
A lot of time isn't even the word for it, but a lot of money also. He, like I say, it was a passion because his daughter and him used to do it before she was taken from him in the accident. So this is really a big thing for him to do this. And I guess this is really a special one right now because this is going to be his last year doing it.
Rudolph.
Very cool.
What's up, Rudolph?
Yep. Kiko, one more time. Walk around the front though. Go down below. SpongeBob.
I'm a sponge.
One more time.
SpongeBob.
Unbelievable.
We're gonna walk around the front here.
Yeah, that's what I want you to do.
Oh, then the bear attacks him right here. This is the attacking bear. Giant bear.
Very cool.
Be like, what up? What up, dude? What? You want some? Huh? Ooh.
Welcome to my world, Bill.
There's the attacking bear. And this one. The attacking bear. Got a minion in there.
Minions.
Minions. This guy, you know, everybody out there, this guy, I can't even tell you how many thousands of people come and do this and see him do this. And what they also do is the
Oh.
fire department.
Oh, yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute you a minute.
It's me, man. It's me.
What?
What?
The fire department, the night before Christmas, actually brings Santa in on a hook and ladder truck. And I mean, when I say it shuts down our neighborhood, take my word for it. When it's dark around here, I don't even go anywhere. I just stay home because it's so crowded, you can't get anywhere.
Can't get out.
Yeah, that's it. So this is the front of it right there. Now, when you're looking from the street, that's what it is. So this is the front of it right there. Yep, unbelievable.
You know, the electric company is saying thank you.
That's it from across the street. Right on, Kiko. I appreciate it, my friend. They got stuff playing all the time. It's killing my ear with my earpiece here.
I can't take it. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, it does. So here he is. He's talking now.
Me to you guys with Fred. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Be safe, everybody. And to the paintball community, Merry Christmas. Be safe. And all that good stuff. I got me a candy cane. I've been pickpocketing candy canes, so if you need some, I got them a deal. Send me money and I'll send you a candy cane. Until next time. All right, Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
Smell you later.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
All right, everybody. I just wanted to show everybody that you know, like I say, Bob, the guy that does it's 80 years old and he works so hard at doing it. It's incredible. Absolutely terrific guy. So you know what, Billy? I'm going to cut it off now because I've got some stuff I got to go do. Everybody that watched tonight, I appreciate it so much because it's just kind of a short deal tonight. But please tune in next week. There's a lot of you guys I want to give presents to. And like I say, I appreciate loyalty. Am I right, Billy?
Yep.
Loyalty is a big thing. And I only mentioned a few things we're going to have. And plus, I'm going to have guests on next week. We're going to have little cameo shots of people wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. And I'm going to have people on actually wishing people. I'm going to have Damon Fowler from Gator Melee is going to be on. The Tank from Tankard Lee's Paintball, he's going to be on. And Todd Winokur from PBSL, he's going to be on. So I'm going to, and a bunch of other people. We're going to have some great guests jumping in just to tell everybody, wish everybody a very, very Merry Christmas. And let me put this up from the Markster real quick.
Uh-oh.
The gongs, you know, that's a picture of Mark and his lovely wife, Lily. Lily is a treasure. I think she's actually what keeps Mark in line. No, I can almost, I'd probably bet the farm on that. She keeps Mark in line. But, you know, she's a terrific lady and terrific family with great kids. Mark and I have been friends for a lot of years, and I feel blessed to have him as a friend, just cut and dry, you know. There's certain people, there's a lot of people I just got to meet in the last couple of years, like Billy, that I absolutely love too. But, you know, guys like Marky and Tim and Bud and all these other guys, we go back 35 years. So we go back a long, long time. And it means an awful lot to me. And Jeff Thompson, I want you to be watching next week too. Jeff Thompson, all the way from Canada. Just one of the terrific guys. Booney Boys, that's absolutely correct. Matter of fact, Booney Boys, I got them right behind. I was going to say Gino. No, right behind the toy soldier. Hey, he donated some very cool stuff next week. Him, the tank, GI Sports. I'm not going to read the list, but we'll do it next week. It'll be absolutely cool. So, Billy, go ahead.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
we do have Monte Casino, of course. That's April 15th and 16th at paintball2go.com in Root House, Illinois. Bud Orr is the German commander, and his XO. Let me make sure I get this all right. Bud's XO is J Shadow Fox Jordan, and then Dan Colby. He's the Allied commander, and we've actually got David Odell, from the Psycho Clown Posse, from up in your neck of the woods. He's
very cool.
So
Robert Hansen says we'll see you there, Bill. And
Yep.
Stephen Snow was there last year, and it's really, really a good event. If you get a chance, Root House, Illinois. Not Roadhouse.
You ought to see the new. They're building a new bunker. It's a giant tavern, basically, next to pretty close to the pirate ship.
Well, I was just going to say they got a pirate ship. Come on.
Yeah. And they're actually making it's a full scale tavern, 2-story. I mean, it's huge. It's online, and it's getting there. They've got all the poles set, and they're building. So it's bigger than the Abbey, I think.
Wow.
It's a big building.
Should be pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
Well, we'll talk a little more about that next week, Billy.
Yep.
First of all, I want to thank everybody that watched us tonight, because I was going to have guests on, but I didn't want to. I wanted to show the Christmas stuff, I can't go the full hour tonight. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. But next week, you're going to want to tune in. We got a lot of cool things we're going to be giving away, and it's only to our viewers. Only people that are watching the show live are going to get something.
So I might win something.
Now, you and I can't get anything. All we get is trouble. And we get the task of shipping it all out. So yay. Yay for Bill and Fred. Yay. But everybody else, you guys are going to make out. You're going to absolutely love it. So, Billy, let's say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Cut and dry. Mr. William Bailey from inside an unknown bunker with all the markers behind him to protect him. Very, very cool. So everybody, I appreciate so much you watching tonight. I wish we could have ran longer. That's why I couldn't have any guests tonight. I didn't even want to go this long. Actually, I'm running a little longer than I thought I was going to. So anyhow, next week, please tune in. You're going to absolutely want to watch next week, because we're going to be giving away a lot of really, really cool things to a lot of great viewers. We absolutely love it. Because remember, guys, when we all work together, we make paintball bigger and better. So please, till next Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Pacific time, on Facebook, on Flagpole Productions, please, everybody, play hard, play safe, play fair, but get out there and play some paintball, all right? See you guys next week now. Bye.